Okay, welcome back, everybody. Time to get moving. 7:45 on this Thursday morning now. So we're getting closer to the weekend, getting closer to that period of time where we've been talking about hot weather and humid weather. And indeed, Saturday is likely to turn out to be the warmest of the next 7, as the extended forecast will be running well above normal right on through. Grand Rapids, looking around here on this camera lens, and we have had some areas of mist and drizzle and even what you would classify as light rain. If you've been out in it, you know what I'm talking about. These rain droplets are very tiny, and it's just a nuisance type of a rain. It's not really accruing in the rain gauge, but enough to keep it damp, and likely will for the next hour or two. But thereafter, we're trending drier, and these clouds will give way to some brightened spots in the sky here by, say, around midday, and especially thereafter as some sunshine does return. A hot and humid weekend. How hot am I talking about? Well, hold in there just a moment, folks. We've also got some storms to track, potentially an isolated shower or storm overnight Friday into Saturday morning as this warm front does sweep on through, but a better shot, I think, overnight Saturday into Sunday morning as a cold front will be getting closer at that point from the north and the west, teamed with an upper level disturbance. So that is something to keep an eye on, even though a cold front will come down on early Sunday morning. It's really not going to be turning us much cooler, just marginally cooler, as you'll see with the temperature trend graphic here in just a moment. These are the rain amounts, taking into account that potential for an isolated shower or storm early on Saturday morning, and then the better shot for some wider spread activity early on Sunday morning. So we're not looking at flooding rains, but perhaps some heavier downpours there. Anything that would come about over the weekend would have the potential to produce some heavy downpours and even some gusty winds with all that heat and humidity in place. So keep tabs on the forecast as we move closer to Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s right now, a northeast wind that's quite light in the single digits for most of us, and dew points that are in the mid 60s. So that's a level of humidity where as you go outdoors, you definitely can notice that there is some stickiness. It's just not to those excessive levels quite yet. Excessive will be the word, though, by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. Thursday planner, 77. Perhaps that's a little bit high, actually, with all the clouds intact for the next few hours, but we'll be edging upward better around midday and shortly thereafter. Get to 84 this afternoon as a mixture of sun and clouds comes about. Now, let's go to the map and take a look at the upper level pattern as we move forward into Thursday and Friday. We're starting to work in some warmer air, upper 80s in the forecast tomorrow with moderate levels of humidity, and then that area of red colors out through the central plains. That works in for Saturday, and anticipating lower 90s with very high humidity at that time. That means heat indices in the upper 90s first half of the weekend. Sunday does turn a little bit cooler behind those overnight showers and thunderstorms. The atmosphere will be kind of marginalized to some extent. So I think only upper 80s again on Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday, mid 80s before we look out to the west again as that red area and white area signifying just excessive heat will try to make a run towards us into that following weekend. So the overall pattern is warm. We will have some times where it does cool off just a bit, but there will be opportunities to head back for 90 degrees even into week 2 and 3 of the forecast. This morning, just this pattern of drizzle and mist that lingers behind the system that brought the showers yesterday late evening into the overnight. We picked up about 2/10 to 3/10 to 4/10 of an inch of rain around the region. That heading over towards the New England states, and we look for breaks in the clouds this afternoon. Not a bad way to end this day, especially late afternoon and evening. That's when our best sunshine will come about. You're headed home from work. Maybe you're sitting in the backyard. You'll be able to do that with no rain around. Tomorrow looking decent as well. 89, sunshine plentiful, and then getting hot over the weekend. Again, heat indices upper 90s on Saturday. Best chance for rain overnight into Sunday morning.
Anthony, thank you very much. Well, the state of Kansas